Morning again. I've already talked to you about the benefits of buying bulk and cooking for the family so that it's easier for each family to have a full meal, sit-down meal, and enjoy the family. Now I'm doing short videos showing you simply how easy it is to actually do that, to cook meat. Many people, they weren't taught, didn't pay attention, I don't know, but they don't know, and they're leery of trying to cook things. So I'm just doing these to show it's really simple. It's very simple for anybody to do that. Even a 10-year-old. That's when my mom started teaching me how to cook. Turkeys, everything. Mexican food. We'll get into that later. But today we're doing ribs. Bought this pack of ribs. There's actually 3 racks in here. And we're going to take this apart and use 3 different seasonings and cook it. Let's get going. Again, sorry, my camera system isn't the best, but we'll get through it. Get these racks out on this plate, and we'll go from there. It's always messy when you do this. That's the other thing. When you do a lot of meat, like I usually do, like I'm doing today, I'm doing lots of meat. The kitchen's yours, and you will, depending on how much meat and what all you're cooking, in a sense, can destroy it. But that's part of the joy of cooking, is just getting in there and doing it. And then, yes, be responsible, clean up some. Makes your wife more happy, or your husband for that matter. I'm going to turn the camera down here. Let me wash my hands again a minute. When dealing with meat of any kind, be sure to always continually keep your hands clean, especially when you handle the meat. You really don't want to go and handle anything else, including the spice bottle, because you'll contaminate it and then everybody gets sick, and we really don't want that. But what I have today, I'm going to tilt this down. Again, sorry for the cheap equipment. I've got 3 racks of ribs. And as you can see, it's got juice in here from the package. And the meat cutters, they use saws to cut these. So I am a proponent of rinsing your meat, any meat, because it gets rid of the little bit of blood that may be on it, any bone chips that may be on the meat. I mean, who likes to eat meat, or anything for that matter, and have a piece of bone in it? Of course, you know, chicken soup and all that, goes the old adage, you find a piece of bone. Yes, it's handmade, it's homemade. I'm going to wash this, and I will come back in just a second. Now these are a little bit bigger than the pan, but we'll make them work. This pack for some reason had 3. Normally when I buy these they only have 2, but we'll deal with it. There's some excessive water down in the pan. I always like to get all of it out. Just get a piece of paper towel and damp it down there. Pull off the excess. And we'll get these situated. It's okay to let them hang off the end a little bit, which is I'm going to do with these 2 end ones. Then I'll have the one in the middle. Wash my hands again. Now I have 3 seasonings. again, seasoning of your choice. Simply just go buy a pre-mixed seasoning, whatever you think you'd like, or try them all like I do. Just get one and you just cover it. Remember, one hand for the meat, one hand for the seasoning. That way you don't contaminate the bottle. Cover it real good. Spread it around, pat it if you need to. I say this one's a little more closer together. Wipe off a little excess seasoning on the next one, because use the next seasoning. Remember to open the one with the shaker, not the one with the spoon. You want lots of seasoning, but you don't want to dump the whole bottle on it. And you just cover it really, really good. This one is a Chicago steak seasoning. We really like it. It's got a lot of pepper in it. It's really good on pork products. For some reason, I guess you can blame my mom. We always had fried pork chops, and she'd put a lot of salt and a lot of pepper on it. And so for the last one, I'm going to do the pulled pork. I got some seasoning packets. We've been in there for a while, so I'll use all that up. Okay. There you go. Now on pork and so the ribs and stuff like that, I like to get them pre-seasoned before they go in and let them sit with the seasoning on it. It's kind of helps them absorb the seasoning some. So you just get some paper towels and you cover them up. And when they're done, I will show you that for the magic of cameras. Cut here, go there. Okay, so now the ribs are done. Again, I put them in for about 10-15 minutes at 350 degrees. Turned them, put them back in for another about 10-15 minutes. Depends on your stove. My stove cooks a little hotter, so get it down to 10 sometimes, depending on the thickness of the meat. And you can check it. You just don't pull it out and eat it. You can pull it out, check it, see if it's cooked all the way through. If not, put it in for a few more minutes and let it cook. And now they're out. We have 3 nice racks. And because it's just me and my wife, we cut them up a little smaller. I don't cut them up in individual ribs. I just cut them up into block. Each of these are about 18 inches long. I'll cut them up into 6-inch areas. Basically like that. This is a Cutco knife. I love Cutco. Bought it, oh God, I don't know, 30 years ago. And that's about how much. And we'll just take each of those and we'll put them in a freezer bag. We can use quarts because we're not, just me and my wife, there's not that much meat. But if you're doing a family meal for like 4 people, put it in the gallon. For a long time, we used to use those vacuum seals. Really great if you're doing a bulk, because you go right through things and it's just easier to measure it out and zip it in. And then when you're ready, you can just pull out one, and we don't mark them, so we never know what seasoning we're going to get. It's always a surprise, but it's always good because we like what we cook. So just, you know, basically get them out and cut them up. That one's still a little warm. Yes, I licked my fingers. My food. Don't do that if you're cooking publicly. So, about, I don't know, hour and a half of time. 3 racks of ribs in this particular package. 9 meals for me and my wife. 9 meals we don't have to worry about cooking. We can just get a pack out, put it in the microwave, and warm it up. Simple, get some veggies, side dishes, whatever you want. You're ready to go in 15 minutes or less even. And you have a good meal. Cheap, easy, simple. You'll have a good day now.